Hello everybody and welcome to Nano Creators. In this next segment, we will show you how to prepare an Agarose Gel, which is useful for electrophoresis and visualization of the DNA nanoparticles and synthesized DNA. I will be weighing out my high melt agarose in order to make a high melt agarose gel. I weigh it using a weigh boat on the scale, and I'll be adding it into a flask. I now add the appropriate volume based on the 1% gel of TAE buffer into a flask. Since we will now be using a microwave, it is important that you follow proper safety procedures and use a glove or mitten. It is important to keep an eye on it and wait for it to start bubbling. This generally takes around 30 seconds. Once it's done that, take it out, swirl it so that the evaporated volume can leave. Make sure to keep it pointed away from you and repeat. Now that you've extended a little bit further into the heating up, make sure that you keep an eye on it until all the particles dissolve. It is important that you make sure that it does not bubble over, and at this point it is appropriate to microwave it for 15-second intervals. Now that the particles have completely dissolved in the solution, it is important that we use running water to cool it down and make sure that the dye is not destroyed. We now add the dye. In our case, we're using ethidium bromide, and we will put it into the solution and thoroughly mix it. When pouring into the cast, make sure to pour slowly so that no bubbles form and that it is nice and even. And now we wait for it to polymerize and set. Here we have our gel. It is already polymerized, so it is nice and solid. As you can see, it's got a good thickness to it, so we have the appropriate volume. I run my hands through the combs to evenly distribute the weight and make sure that it's easier for the comb to come out so that I don't break the wells. I've now removed the comb, and we are all ready to perform our experiment.